Hey everybody, and welcome to the List Critics episode for January 2012, the year which I guarantee you the world will not end, so shut the fuck up. I have a special guest co-host this month, is X, the Lady of Chaos X. You guys will just know her as Carissa because it's a lot easier for me to say. How you doing, Carissa?
Hi.
Hi. And Carissa is also the HR manager at Kazara Studios, and she is an LPer here on YouTube who's currently LPing Breath of Death 7, The Beginning.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, you haven't updated in a while. I hope you get back to that because I was enjoying your LP.
I'm planning on it, just recovering from the holiday downs and
well, that's not what I heard. What Tanya told me was that you got addicted to AOL roleplay.
She's so full of shit.
Well, we'll see what we think of that when we get to her lists.
Uh-huh.
Because she has sent in lists this month.
Oh, did she?
Yes, she did. She sent in 3 lists, if you can believe it. She told me she was going to send 1, but I got them this morning. She sent 3. For those of you wondering where Jesse, a.k.a. Armageddon Time, is, let me answer that in song. Jesse was going to be on List Critics, but then he got drunk. He was also going to be on the VMX show, but then he got drunk. So, God damn it, could you hold on a second?
Yep.
Fucking unbelievable son of a bitch. Hold on.
Yep.
Just hold on.
Holding. Hi, everybody. So, apparently Jesse VMX got drunk and skipped out on our good friend here, so he's going to be in deep
Now, see,
shit.
I wish that where the hell are the headphones? I wish I could have timed that better so that the dog's bowels didn't have to... Right. I'm actually going to leave it. I'm not even going to edit that out because that was funny. Right.
I try.
Yeah. Jesse was going to be on the show, but then he got drunk. He was going to be on my other show, but then he got drunk. So Carissa's here instead. You want to know why? Because he got drunk. Because he got drunk. He's a douchebag.
Woot!
All right. Now, he made a 45-minute video apologizing to me, so I can't be angry at him.
No, but you can still razz him a bit.
Oh, of course, and he knows. He knows. I even told him I was going to sing a song. So let's get to our list. Our first list of the day was sent in by Mr. Oh, and these are all lists that were sent in by people.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool. We have so many lists to get through. Our first list was sent in by the YouTube user Mr. Lover of Ganja. I wonder if he likes weed.
Well, you just twisted his song.
Well, yeah. Well, that was Afro Man.
Well, I'm aware of that, but still, it was about ganja and you twisted it to drunk.
Yeah, well, yeah. Mr. Lover of Drunkenness. Apparently, Jesse only drank 3 drinks, and that was enough.
Christ.
Yeah, it's a lightweight. Okay, so this is, he sent me, he didn't write this one, he sent, this is from Hyria.com, Hit Parader's Top 100 Metal Vocalists of All Time.
Alrighty.
You like heavy metal, right, Carissa?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to start it out, since this is a Top 100 list, I'm going to go through it pretty quickly. I'm going to read 25 of them at a time, and then we'll comment, okay?
Alrighty.
Number 100 is Ray Gillen. Number 99, Kevin DuBrow. Number 98, Joshua Todd. Number 97, Tim Ripper Owens. Number 96, Wes Scantlin. Number 95, Danny Filth. Number 94, Christina Scabia. Number 93, Biff Beeford. I think it's Bifford. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Fuck if I know.
Number,
You know, honestly, I can't tell you I know who a lot of these people are because usually they leave a reference as to what band they were with,
Okay,
and
well, you know,
no.
I don't know them. I don't know them all either, but the ones I do know, I'll say. Tim Ripper Owens was in Judas Priest for a while.
Okay.
And then he was in Ice
See,
Earth.
that helps.
Now he's in Charred Walls and the Damned. Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth. Christina Scabia is from Lacuna Coil.
Rock on.
Biff Byford, I don't know. Number 92, Phil Mogg. Number 91, Stephen Piercy. Number 90, Ian Astbury. It's a funny name. I'm sorry.
Asbury.
No, it's Astbury, but it's hard to say it without saying ass.
Saying ass.
Yeah. The Assberries. He's been in a whole lot of shitty bands. Dave Mustaine's at number 89 from Megadeth. Number 88, Justin Hawkins. Number 87, Jamie Jasta. Number 86, Corey Taylor from Slipknot.
Ooh.
Number 85, King Diamond from Merciful Fate and also solo act. Number 84, Joe Lynn Turner. Number 83, Dee Snider from Twisted Sister. 82 is Dave Williams. 81, Peter Steele, the late Peter Steele from Typo Negative. Number 80, Billy Vallo. Number 79, Jimi Hendrix. Needs no introduction. Number
Absolutely.
78, Ann Wilson. Number 77, Dave Windorf. Number 76, Blackie Lawless. And number 75, Gavin Rosdale, who I would not classify as a metal guy.
Right.
He was from Bush, I think.
I don't think that's metal.
Yeah,
But-
Bush is not metal. Most of these. Okay, I'm gonna go first. A lot of these are not very good singers. Like Dave Mustaine is awesome. I love his music. I love his guitar playing. He's not much of a singer.
Yeah.
King
It
Diamond, same thing. He sucks at singing. He's good at everything else, but he
It
sucks.
seems like whoever this, I can't remember who you said did this, but they needed to be more specific as to, like, singing rather than, people who just stand to the side and play a guitar and
Well,
sing,
it
because
says-
that's not technically your lead vocalist.
Yeah, well, it says metal vocalist. And these are all vocalists, but some of them are not very good at vocals.
I see. That's the thing is that I consider vocalists, like, a good reference would be God, what was that group? Cherie Curry. She sang with Joan Jett, but she was
Okay.
up front.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
up front doing the performance rather than just
Well, all these
one
guys
of your
are-
backup singers.
Well, all of
you know?
these guys are lead singers. It's just some of them
Mm.
aren't very good at it. Like Dave Mustaine, he sings for Megadeth. He's got a musical
Right.
voice, but it's not. I wouldn't put him on a top list. Let's move
No.
on.
Yeah.
74 is Des Fafara. 73 is Pepper Keenan. There's a lot of these I don't know. Number 72,
Yeah.
Mike Shinoda. Number 71, Fred Durst. Are you kidding me? Fred Durst of Limp
Yeah.
Bizkit. Number 70,
Yeah.
Don Dokken from Dokken, obviously. Number
Yeah.
69, Amy Lee. She's from that Evanescence. Number
Fuck yes.
68, Scott Stapp. He was from another non-metal band. What was that? Creed.
Yeah.
They're not metal.
They're not metal. They're almost kind of got an emo ring to them
Yeah.
sometimes.
67, Perry Farrell from Jane's Addiction. That's not exactly metal either.
That's not metal either.
Number 66, Josie Scott. Number 65, Joan Jett. I don't know, I like her.
Oh, fucking A, yes.
Number 64, David Bowie. I don't remember David Bowie doing any metal, though.
I guess what they did you could have considered progressive for their time.
Yeah. Well, he was unusual. He was ahead of his time. So.
I love David Bowie.
He's great.
He's out there.
He's great. Number 63, Sonny Sandoval. Number 62, Ray Davies. That sounds familiar, but I can't think of where he's
Yeah,
from.
I can't place that.
Let me look that up real quick. Ray Davies.
Sure.
The 61 is Scooter Ward. The guy's name is Scooter.
This is that poor
The
man.
guy's name is Scooter.
Or shall we throw some wheels on him?
Bros call me Skeeter.
I know, right?
Ray Davies is from the Kinks.
Oh, well. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Number 60, Rod Stewart. Not exactly. That's the opposite of metal right there. Rod Stewart.
I don't know what's wrong with these people.
Yeah, it's not very good so far. Number 59, Phil Lynott. Number 58, Tom Araya from Slayer. Number
Okay.
57, Scott Weiland. He was in the Stone Temple Pilots for a while, and then he was in some other band. I don't know. Number 56, Andrew Wood, who was in Mother Love Bone. Number 55, Gary Sharon, who was in Extreme and also was in Van Halen for a very short period of time.
Okay.
54, David Coverdale from Whitesnake. Number 53, Anthony Kiedis from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And they did do one metal album, so I'll give him that.
Yeah, okay.
Number 52, Rob Zombie. Needs no introduction.
Hell no, he doesn't.
Although I wouldn't exactly call him an amazing vocalist. Number
No.
51, Chino Marino. Didn't you just mention that one?
Who?
Oh, wait, Chino Marino. Did you say something about Chino Marino?
No, Cherie Curry.
Well, way off.
She sang with Joan Jett.
Yeah, I was way off. Okay, this guy, he's from...
They sang Cherry Bomb.
Oh, okay.
Way back in the day.
Chino Marino's from the Deftones, who suck, so I don't know. And number 50,
no.
Brett Scallions. I feel bad for the guy that he's named after a vegetable, but what can you do? This quarter was a little bit better, but I gotta disagree with the placement of non-metal artists like Rod Stewart.
Yeah.
Did the person who write this know what metal is? I don't think they put Rod Stewart on there.
No, that's not right.
I could forgive putting, like you said,
David Bowie or,
yeah, proggy and whatnot,
but you can see the reference. It was progressive for the time.
Yeah, but Rod Stewart, that's just, I mean, I don't hate the guy or nothing, but that's not metal at all. All right, moving on. Number 49, Aaron Lewis. Number 48, Lenny Kilmister from Motor Breath. Once again, not a great singer, but whatever.
No.
Number 47, Sully Erna. Number 46, Chester Bennington. Number 45, Jeff Keith. Number 44, Marilyn Manson. Are you joking? Number 43, Ian Gillan. I think he was from Deep Purple. Number 42, David Draymond. Draymond? I don't know. Number 41, Udo... Oh, God, this has just got to be a joke. Listen to this guy's name. Udo Dirkschneider.
Udo Dirkschneider.
I got to look this up real quick. Udo Dirkschneider.
Please find out who that is for me, because that's kind of hilarious.
That's hilarious. He was in Accept and Hammerfall. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Both good bands. Okay. Number 40, Bret Michaels, of course, from Poison. Number 39, Brian Johnson from AC/DC. Number 38, Zach De La Rocha. He was in Rage Against the Machine. I guess there's... No, I wouldn't really call that.
A little bit, but I wouldn't have put that on there.
The music, yeah. Well, he was a rapper more than anything.
Yeah.
Number 37, Phil Anselmo from Pantera. Pantera, amazing band. Phil Anselmo, not an amazing singer. What is he doing?
No.
Number 36, Sebastian Bach from Skid Row. Number 35, Lejon Witherspoon. Wow. The guy's name is Lejon Witherspoon. I gotta look this guy up. Oh, he's a black guy. How did I know? Name like Witherspoon.
I know, right? Hey, you can't say that. Reese Witherspoon is an actress, and she's very, very white.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. Witherspoon sounds like a black name. He was in...
It kind of does, though, yeah.
Oh, Seven Dust. Oh, he is a good singer. Okay.
Yeah.
34, Steve Marriott. 33, Vince Neil from... help me out here. Vince Neil.
I know the name.
Oh, God. I know it, too. It was one of those 80s bands that I'm so fond of, but I can't... Motley Crue. He was in Motley Crue.
Yes.
He's an ugly motherfucker, too. Number 32, Alice Cooper, another ugly motherfucker. And a great songwriter and a great DJ, but I wouldn't call him a great vocalist.
No.
Number 31, John Bon Jovi, obviously from Bon Jovi. Number 30, Joe Elliott. Number 29, Gene Simmons of Kiss. Number 28, Steve Perry of Journey. Wouldn't call that metal. But
I wouldn't call that metal. That's definitely rock and roll, but not metal.
I mean, I guess you could say they're progressive rock, but I wouldn't call them metal. Number 27, Lane Staley from Alice in Chains. Number 26, Serge Tankian. I think he's the guy from System of a Down, which I'm not a fan of.
What was the name?
Serge Tankian.
Yeah, I think that's System.
Number 25, Trent Reznor of Nine Inch Nails, which is industrial music.
Yeah, that's
24, not... James Hetfield of Metallica. Oh, I've gone a little too far. Okay, so not much of improvement here. I mean, you have some good singers, you have some bad singers, you have some what the fuck singers.
Yeah, there's some people on there that make me go, what the hell? Yeah.
Okay,
that makes sense.
The top 25, so these should be the creme de la creme here.
Yeah, I know.
I mentioned 24 is Hetfield from Metallica. Number 23, Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, another not metal band.
That's not metal. What's going on here, people? Come on.
Number 22, Klaus Meine from the Scorpions. He's a good singer. Number 21, Maynard James Keenan. He was in Tool. Not exactly who I think of as a great vocalist, but okay.
Not depending on the music, not a great band in my opinion, but that's my opinion.
Not a fan of Tool either.
No.
Number 20, Kurt Cobain, obviously from Nirvana. I don't know. I was more punk, grunge sort of thing, and he wasn't a great singer. His voice would crack all the time.
I think that's a fame vote right there, because
it's definitely a fame vote, no doubt.
Yeah, that just
wow. Number 19, David Lee Roth from the original singer from Van Halen. Number 18, Paul Stanley, also Kiss. Number 17, Roger Daltrey from The Who. Once again, I would categorize that more in the punk genre than anywhere.
Yeah, that was
The
not
Who
quite
kind of
metal.
created punk, so... Jonathan Davis is number 16. Number 15, Mick Jagger. Okay, the Stones are definitely not metal.
No, they're not metal. So, yeah.
And it's not like the list says hard rock and metal, it just says metal.
Right, so...
Number 14.
People, I just gotta throw this out there
Yeah,
that people need to be more, specific.
They need to be better at writing lists. Number 14, Jeff Tate. He was in Queensryche, well, still is. Number 13, Geddy Lee of Rush. Of Salesman. Number 12, Sammy Hagar, the second vocalist in Van Halen. I'm glad that he's above the others.
I know.
Number 11, Axl Rose, of course, of Guns N' Roses. Number 10, Ronnie James Dio of Dio.
Mm-hmm.
Also, he was in Black Sabbath. Number 9, Paul Rodgers. He was in Bad Company, and he was also in Queen for a while.
Yep.
Number 8, Ozzy Osbourne. Needs no introduction. Number 7, Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. Number 6 is Freddie Mercury. I would have expected him to be number 1, but
I know,
6 is Freddie Mercury.
Considering that
That there still hasn't been a voice like his?
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 5, Bon Scott, the original singer of AC/DC. Number 4, Chris Cornell of Soundgarden and a bunch of other bands. He tries to be Freddie Mercury, but I don't know if he really...
I don't think nobody's going to ever make that. He just... Yeah. One of a kind of a guy.
Number 3, Steven Tyler from Aerosmith. Definitely not metal.
No.
These days, I wouldn't even say
Where are you people getting this shit?
These days, I wouldn't even say Steven Tyler of Aerosmith. I would say Steven Tyler of American Idol.
I know, huh?
Number 2, Rob Halford of Halford. He was also in Judas Priest.
Yep.
And number 1, Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. I can't argue too much with that one, but the rest of the list is bullshit. I mean, the top 10 were mostly good, other than Steven Tyler. If they just submitted this as a top 10, I would bemoan Steven Tyler being there, but I wouldn't have too much of an issue with the rest of it.
Right, right.
But the whole top 100, I mean, I'm going to give this a very low score.
I can't say that it was very well thought out because a lot of it was not metal singers.
Not well researched, not well seeded.
No, that was horse shit. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say 20 out of 100.
I agree.
20. Okay, so we're both giving it a 20.
Yep.
Okay. So let's move in now. These next
that
few
was crap.
It was crap, yeah. These next few lists were sent in by Mr. Terrorface.
Okay.
These are also found on the internet. First, we have top 10 films so bad they're hilarious.
Rock on, let's do it.
This was written by Kevin Merriman of Listverse.com. Number 10 is Mosquito. I'm having a feeling these are going to be 10 movies I haven't seen.
Probably.
Number 9 is Star Crash. That sounds funny. Number 8 is Ticks, a horror movie apparently about giant ticks. Number 7 is Slashers. Number 6, Rock and Roll Nightmare. That's just an awesome title right there. Number 5, Birdemic, Shock and Terror.
Interesting
Number
title.
4, Pocket Ninjas. That's Pocket Ninjas.
What? It sounds like a kid's toy.
Yeah. Number 3 is Undefeatable. Number 2 is Troll 2. I have heard of that one. They're eating her.
Troll 2?
Then they're going to eat me. Oh my god.
Actually, for its time, I saw it when I was 7, and it scared the crap out of me because...
Yeah, but now you watch it, you're like, oh,
But now, as an adult, if you wanted to be scared, it was just kind of funny.
A joke.
Because one of the kids' defenses is to piss all over food.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yep.
And number 1 is Samurai Cop. Now, okay, to rate this, I haven't seen any of these movies. But I'm just based on the posters that I'm seeing and the names of them, the titles alone, I'm going to take their word for it. I'm going to give the list a 10 out of 10, just taking their word for it.
No, I would have to agree because I recognize a couple of the movies, and this person is right.
Okay. I'm not really one for, saying a movie is so bad that it's good. Usually I just think, no, it's just bad.
It's not necessarily that it's good, it's just that they're like those laughably ridiculous, overreach, scary B-rate movies,
And this next one is also a movie list. And this was from IGN. And it's top 25 animated movies of all time.
All right.
Now, this is a touchy one, so let me ask you, what would you expect to be number one on this for animated?
Animated movies?
The best animated movie of all time.
Now, are they talking like, I mean, I don't know what's on the list, but are we talking like...
I don't know what's on it either.
Disney animated movies?
They just say animated.
Because that could include the anime genre, that could include Disney movies, that could include so much.
Just taking everything, all of animation together, what would you think that they would put as number one? I'm going to guess. I haven't seen it. I'm going to guess.
Maybe something like the Simpsons movie, or, you know.
Oh, that's a good one. I would expect them to put, like, The Lion King at number one.
If you're, I mean, like I said,
really
these lists totally need to be more specific because... Like I just said, you could have animated movies could mean anime, they could mean Disney movies, they could mean hilarious stuff like South Park movie or The Simpsons movie, you know.
All right, well, let's see what we got. Number 25 is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. That was good. That was good.
Yeah.
They're off to a good start. Number 24, Metropolis. So I guess it's an anime remake of the old silent film Metropolis. I've never seen it, so
okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't either.
Yeah, number 23, Fantasia from Disney.
Yep. Okay.
Number 22 is an anime, Ghost in the Shell.
Yep. Okay.
I don't like anime, but if you're gonna pick an anime,
I do know what that is. It's very good. So.
Number 21, a more recent one, and this is a computer-generated one, so I guess they're including that also. It's The Fantastic Mr. Fox, which I would refuse to see just on the basis that George Clooney's in it. He's a douche.
I've seen bits and pieces of it, just flipping through channels and such, but I haven't sat down and actually watched it.
Looks like a bunch of furry nonsense to me.
It's based on a kid's anthropomorphic...
Yeah, furries. Yeah. Number 20 is My Neighbor Totoro. There's another classic anime.
Absolutely great movie. It's by Miyazaki.
Yep. That's what it says here.
Yep.
Number 19, another Disney one, Sleeping Beauty. Never actually seen that one, so.
I have seen all the Disney movies pretty much.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Sad in and of itself, but.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. Number 18, Ratatouille. I haven't seen this, but I have heard.
Ratatouille was cute. It was.
You have
rats.
So.
I have rats, so I would think it's cute.
Yeah. So that's right up your alley. Number 17 is actually The Lion King. I thought that would be really high on the list, but apparently not.
Well, with sex written in the clouds.
I've seen it too. Yeah. Number 16, here's another one that I've heard was amazing that I haven't seen. Maybe you have. How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes, absolutely awesome movie.
I gotta see that. I've heard it's amazing.
Yeah.
I click to the next one here. Number 15 is Finding Nemo. I had no interest in that personally.
It was cute.
Yeah.
It had two sharks in it they were in like AA for eating fish, and their motto was "Fish are friends, not food."
Oh, okay. Well, what do they eat then?
Seaweed and other, like, coral and crap,
Doesn't
but
sound very good.
fish are friends, not food.
Coral is fish crab, so it's like fish are friends. Let's eat their crab.
Exactly.
Number 14 is Akira. I've seen Akira. Really wasn't impressed.
I wasn't too impressed with it either.
Number 13, Toy Story 3. I haven't seen it, but everybody that I know that did see it said they cried. So.
It was sad because he was too old for all his toys.
Yeah, well, didn't he give them to a little girl at the end or something?
He did. It was adorable.
So there you go. Yeah, happy ending. Number 12, another anime, Spirited Away.
Amazing. Another Miyazaki movie. Anything by that producer is just amazing.
I'm gonna take your word for it. I don't do anime.
It's not traditional anime. It's
okay if you say so. The dog's opening the door because she's rude. Just close that real quick.
You should check it out, honestly. You would be fairly impressed compared to, like, normal... It's not normal anime. You would like it.
I don't know. All right, number 11. Here's one that I can sink my teeth into. Nightmare Before Christmas. That was a good one.
Amazing again, yes.
That was good.
Thank you, Mr. Spielberg.
we're in the top 10. No, that was Tim Burton, wasn't it?
Tim Burton, not Spielberg, yeah that's right.
Number 10, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. That was the first Disney movie.
Yeah.
I don't know. It hasn't aged that well, really.
I liked the remake when they did Snow White, Tale of Terror.
Oh, I love that. As a matter of fact,
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, I love that. In a previous list critics, I was actually telling Jesse all about that, actually. And he
It was
said he was
awesome.
going to check it. That was an awesome movie.
Yep.
Yeah. Number 9, Toy Story, the original. That was good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Number 8, The Little Mermaid. Yeah, well, you're a chick. You tell me.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's way watered down compared to the original Hans Christian Andersen version.
I had seen the original version, and she, like, dies in the end.
She killed herself
Yeah.
because
And
she wanted her prince to be happy.
Yeah. Number 7 is another recent one that I haven't seen, is Up. But that got Oscar nominated, so.
That was stupid.
Really?
Yes.
It looked good. Number 6 is one of my favorites is at number 6, South Park. Bigger, longer, and uncut.
I just said that earlier, too. That's great.
You did. Okay, moving on to the top 5.
Awesome.
Number 5, another fucking anime, The Iron Giant. Although I gotta admit, that one at least had
good for its time, and it got amazing reviews, and people still love it today.
I will say one good thing about it. It had very good animation.
It did.
Number 4 is Toy Story 2, so I guess we have all of them, and I guess we know which one that IGN likes the best.
I wouldn't put it in the top. I mean, they were good movies, I suppose.
Yeah. Number 3 is The Incredibles, which,
The Incredible what?
The Incredibles.
The Incredibles?
You know, the family that they're all superheroes.
Yep, the superheroes.
Yeah.
I liked that movie.
Number 2 is WALL-E. Is that really the second best animated movie of all time?
No.
That's bullshit.
People raved about that movie, and I was just like, no.
Okay, now this is, speaking of bullshit, I have to play a video to see what number 1 is. That's bullshit. They don't even list number 1. I have to play a video to see what number 1 is.
What is it?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the damn video to load.
Great.
How is that? Maybe I'll look at the comments. Maybe somebody will say it in Beauty and the Beast. Okay, that's a joke.
That is a joke.
I had to look in the comments to see what it was.
That's so totally not, like,
All
the
right.
best. If you got a list like that for me, it would be a bunch of Miyazaki movies followed by some Disney movies.
Well, you've seen more of these than I have, so why don't you rate it first? Out of 25, how would you rate this list?
Out of 25, I'd have to give it... maybe a 20.
A 20? Okay. I was going to give it an 18, so we're pretty close.
Then.
You're a little kinder than I am, but... Okay, the next list is top 50 worst video game cliches.
Okay.
And since it's a top 50 list, I'm going to try and go through it quicker, so...
Right.
I will read like 25 of them, and then we'll stop and comment.
Gotcha.
So, number 50, scientists on Mars never open a dimensional gateway to heaven. I guess referring to the Doom games.
Yep.
Street meat, like the meat you find laying on the floor in like games. Glad I was born in a town with good weapons.
Okay.
1,000 years ago, everything happened.
Yep.
Nighttime is only when you go to sleep. Well, some games don't do that, but a lot of games do that. Goblin was carrying book on socioeconomics. Yeah, it is a weird drop. This spaceship is turning sideways because it's exploding. But that's always fun, though. 2000X was the year it all went down. That's an obvious jab at Mega Man there.
Yep.
Who could have done this? Like any horror game ever.
I know.
Future military is like today's, but more so. Okay. If you say so.
I guess.
These aren't really numbered too well, so I'm just going along here. Wisest man in the world wants you to press X to jump.
Yes.
Gun less than sword. Yeah, swords tend to be better weapons in games that have both, which is weird.
This is true.
Name brand cars can't be damaged. It's true. Warning, ooh, scary game. Oh, like some horror games start with a warning telling you it's frightening. All gang members look identical. Lung shot life story. Oh, I get it. Like, I've been shot in the chest, so I guess it's time to take a cutscene to tell you how I got to this sorry state of affairs.
Right.
You will fail to save humanity, of course. The The world-destroying laser has done 200 damage. I think Final Fantasy VII was the worst of that because they had that one attack that destroys the whole solar system.
Yep.
But then it doesn't kill you.
Yeah.
It actually can't kill you because it does a percentage of damage to you.
Yep.
Indestructible appliances. New York is really, really dangerous. Grew up in New York. It's not that dangerous. There are no women's restrooms. That's true. You never see women's restrooms. They all have urinals in them.
Yep.
No one joins the military to go to college. Why would anyone want to rule a kingdom with one city? Would you be our hero, please? Welcome to Death Base, soldier. Be prepared for a boring, oh, God. Like a Death Base. Can we all agree dinosaurs probably still exist, right? Russia is still a communist nation. I guess they're referring to, like, the end of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody can see you if you crouch. You will be betrayed.
Yep.
I'll give you $1 for that clearly valuable item you need to finish your adventure. I'm waiting for the rest of it to load here, you son of a bitch. Bitch of a son. Oh, by the way, this is from Ugo.com. Boys under 15 must wear baseball caps. Boys over 15 are grizzled soldiers who fought in 36 wars.
I know, right?
No dentists.
Nope.
Robots drive fastest when they're losing. There's that rubber band AI there.
Yep.
Nobody breaks up fights.
Nope.
So we'll pause here. What do you think so far? It's pretty new.
I wouldn't say you can't really number them. It's just kind of a list of amusing
they're not really numbered.
Game quirks.
Yeah, they're not really numbered at all, actually.
And it's true. And I can see it all, you know?
Yeah, that's true. So moving on. Music crowds are fickle. As in, like, for like Guitar Hero, like if you miss a note, they start booing.
Yep.
Diary entries are filled with puzzle clues, of course.
Yes, always.
If I stop walking in place, I'll die. That's RPG characters from old school games right there. Game designers don't understand how evolution works. Pokemon.
Yep.
Yeah. You can only time travel to archetypical eras. Yeah, it's always like the Middle Ages and like the Ice Age, and it's never like last week, you know?
No, it's never last week.
The King's Staff of the Six. Okay. Oh, meaning they only have 6 people in the castle. Okay.
Yep.
Your hometown will burn down. Oh, yeah. A lot of RPGs start with
Oh, yes.
Or you can't go back to it. Secret of Mana. The hero doesn't talk.
Breath of Death 7.
Well, at least you hear his thoughts in that one.
You hear his thoughts, but at the beginning it's just ...
Yeah, they were actually using Gordon Freeman as an example. They could also use anybody, like Link or anybody, really. Places like Ravenholm will always be named something like Ravenholm. Nobody notices a ninja talking on his Bluetooth. That's Metal Gear Solid 2 for sure.
Yep.
Hey kid, are you a boy or a girl? That's another one for Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
The villagers throwing you a celebration have defected to a rival nation. Okay. I haven't seen that one. Villains can't use power-ups. You know, I'm actually playing a game on the Wii right now called Mad World, where the whole time you're playing it, there's these 2 commentators, and they actually comment on that. They're like, how come the gang members never grab the power-ups? It's like they can't even see them. Weird, huh? We should hire children. That's the last one. Okay. Okay, so I enjoy it. This is a good one.
Yeah, this is funny.
I'm going to give him full marks, 50 out of 50.
Definitely. It was funny.
That was great. It was amusing. Almost all of them are true.
Spot on.
True cliches.
Spot on, yep.
And finally from Mr. Terrorface, we have one more list. We have top 10 most memorable toilets in video game history. Now, this has got to be interesting just for the... Like, I couldn't even name 10 toilets that were memorable, you know? So this is going to be weird, I think.
Probably.
Let's see. Wait. Starts at number 1, so let's go down to the bottom then. Number 10, the toilet in Banjo-Kazooie. Okay, because you actually go into the toilet and there's like a level down there.
Yep.
So that's weird.
Okay, yep.
That is, okay, Duke Nukem 3D, because not only can you pop enemies who are like taking a shit, but then you can pee in the toilets and regain some health, so.
Great.
Wonderful. And sometimes Duke goes, that's better. Number 8, No More Heroes.
I don't know.
I haven't played that one. Number 7, GoldenEye. I guess because in the first level, the first thing you do is drop down into a toilet. Because you're coming from above the bathroom. So that's kind of interesting.
That is kind of.
Number 6, The Sims. I don't play The Sims, so I don't know.
I don't play The Sims either. Tanya would know, but...
Yeah, snap. Number 5, Deus S. Andrew would have to fill us in on that. Deus S is his favorite game, so I don't know what the deal with the toilets is there. Number 4, and this is a Flash game. It's called Don't Shit Your Pants. It's an adventure game, and the goal of it is not to shit your pants.
Wow.
Number 3, and I am playing this game now, Mad World, and it's cool because you could actually slam enemies into the toilets to dispatch them.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Number 2, Fallout 3, I guess because they don't have plumbing, so it's just like a bowl.
Okay.
Yeah. And number 1, the toilets from Half-Life 2. I guess that's because you could use the gravity gun to fling them at people. Which is, that's the most embarrassing way to die. Imagine that on your epitaph, killed by a flying toilet.
Very obscure game, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
That's not obscure.
That is definitely obscure. That entire boss is a giant piece of shit.
Yeah, but everybody knows the Great Mighty Pooh.
Not everybody.
Everybody should.
They should, hell yes.
Yeah. Okay.
There's actually a metal version of that song.
I've heard that. It's awesome. How would you... Okay, I'm going to give it an arbitrary 7 out of 10 just because,
Because we didn't know some of it.
Yeah, what would you say? I'm going to say 7 out of 10.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so we're on the same page here.
Yeah.
Okay, so these next 2 lists were sent in by Uber McPhail Sauce. His name. The first is the 8 most disturbing metal album covers. Now, because this is a visual thing, I'm going to send each of them to you as we go through them so that you can comment on them. And I will warn you, these are fucked up.
I believe you.
Number 8, here we have Butchered at Birth by Cannibal Corpse.
Alright.
For those of you who are listening, we have 2 skeleton guys butchering a woman's corpse, and there's like dead babies hanging from hooks.
Yeah. What would have been a rather pretty woman. Okay.
Yeah, well, if she wasn't being gutted alive. Well, not alive. Yeah. She's clearly not alive anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Number 7, and here it is, Megadeth's Euthanasia. That one has the babies being hung from clotheslines by an old woman.
Interesting.
I don't think that's more disturbing than the Cannibal Corpse one, though. That's more symbolic than anything.
Yes.
Number 5 is, well... I'm sorry I have to send you this, but the album's called Bestiality, and the band is called The Handsome Beast. And you got a naked dude hugging a pig. So,
wow.
Really, there's nothing good about that. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's a dude or a chick. I could go either way.
Could be both.
So fat that there's like no sexual...
Could be both.
Characteristics. Yeah, that is pretty disturbing. I think, though, that would just be sick, that the fact that the album is called Bestiality, which is even spelled wrong, just makes it even worse. So, yeah. Number 4 is The Origin of Feces by Typo Negative. Personally... Okay, actually, hold on a second. That's the censored album cover I just sent you. Let me find the... All right, they tell you have to search for... I'm going to search for it.
That wasn't... Yeah, because the censored one wasn't very... Yeah.
All right, I'm not even going to send you the fucked up one because it's literally just a guy spreading his asshole open.
Oh, peachy.
Giant asshole being spread open. Wonderful. This next one I'm also not going to send you. It's Virgin Killer by the Scorpions. You ever seen that one?
I don't know.
Well, if you have the album that you bought here in America, it's probably just a picture of the band. But in Europe, where they came from, it was like this 9-year-old girl who was like just naked.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of...
They put censor bars over it. I don't know if you want to see it. It's pretty fucked up. I like the Scorpions, but that's a fucked up cover.
That is a little fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not even going to say it.
Just a wee bit.
Number 2, and I knew this one would be on here, The Dawn of the Black Beasts by Mayhem. I don't want, I'm not even going to send you this one either, because I'm going to tell you the story behind it. You're not going to want to see it. One of the guys in the band killed himself.
Oh, jeez.
Shot himself in the head with a shotgun.
Oh.
And the other guys in the band took a picture, and that wound up as the album cover. And you can see that his brains are hanging out and shit, so...
Jesus, that's
And
cold.
finally, number 1, and this is just stupid. I'm going to send you that. This is Anthology by Manowar. It's kind of gay, but I wouldn't call it disturbing. Not after the dead babies and the brains and the child naked and the spread all and the... So okay. I'm going to rate this list. Out of 8, I'm going to give it a 7. And the reason it's not an 8 is because of the Manowar cover. I don't find that to be disturbing. I just find it to be stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just gay. I mean, if you're homophobic, maybe it's disturbing, but...
No, it is just kind of a...
half-naked oiled men, so what? I mean, you got a guy... You got a guy with his brains blown out. You got a naked 10-year-old. You got a spread ass...
In comparison, this is shit.
You got a guy fucking a pig. I mean, yeah. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 8. What do you say, Carissa?
Makes sense, because that's just shit as far as disturbing.
Most of them are pretty bad. Most of them are
the other ones were pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah. The other one, sent in by Uber McPhail Sauce, is the 10 worst... This is a stupid list. The 10 worst freebie comic books in existence.
Alrighty.
These are like, these companies would make these, like, comic books, and they come to your school and hand them out, and they were always, like, really bad. So I'm just going to read the titles real quick. Number 10 is Uncanny X-Men at the State Fair of Texas. Because seriously, why not? Number 9, The Adventures of Quick Bunny, because apparently he has adventures. I wouldn't have
apparently.
Number 8, Spider-Man, Firestorm, and Iceman at the Dallas Ballet Nutcracker, which is possibly the worst idea I've ever heard of a comic book. Number 7, Superman and Wonder Woman, Compliments of Radio Shack. Number 6, Captain America and the Campbell Soup Kids. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Cheap Trick Busted, which is literally a comic made about the band Cheap Trick.
Okay.
Number 4 is Jackie Joyner, Kiersey in High Hurdles. Apparently, she's an Olympic athlete. It was presented by Sports Illustrated, and it also has Tony the Tiger on it.
PG.
Wonderful. Number 3 is Batman OnStar. Apparently, I guess, just from the cover I can tell what happens. The Riddler steals the Batmobile, but Batman gets it back because he had OnStar. Can you imagine being Batman and calling OnStar to report your... They stole my fucking car. Like, sir, I can't understand you. They stole the Batmobile.
Oh, my fucking
sir,
car.
could you speak clearly? This is Batman. Number 2, Spider-Man and Power Pack. Now, that doesn't sound too unusual. You have Spider-Man, you have the Power Pack.
Yep.
But this was a comic book to prevent child abuse. So, I agree with preventing child abuse, but I don't think a comic book is the way to do it.
No.
And finally, at number 1, we have Cheezosaurus Rex and the Kraft Cheese and Macaroni Friends.
Okay.
All right, out of 10, I got to give this a 10 because
it's definitely a 10 because
as a kid, I wouldn't want to have any of these.
That was all very cheesy.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if you're 10 years old and somebody gives you a free comic book and it's about child abuse. It's kind of right?
That's kind of fucked up that someone's giving you that in the first place.
Yeah, you might worry about that person then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so, our next list is sent in by the Mike Was In Picture. All right. Whatever, that's his name.
I don't know.
And this is the, got another fucking top 50 list? Jesus.
Jeez.
This is relevant. The top 50 best role-playing games ever.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to go through 25.
You think Codal's on there?
Probably not, no. It should
Damn.
be. Number 50, oh wow, really? Okay, we're starting off terrible. Number 50 is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. That game fucking sucked. Number 49, Dragon Quest VII. That was good. Number 48, Earthbound. That sucked. Number 47, Final Fantasy VII. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Final Fantasy VIII. That game also sucked. What the fuck? Number 46, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire versions. Number 45, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, which was amazing, but it shouldn't be at number 45.
No.
Number 44, Chrono Cross. Wow, okay.
Wow.
43, Shining Force 3. Number 42 is Tales of Symphonia. Number 41 is Phantasy Star Online. Number 40 is Final Fantasy Legend 3. Number 39 is Kingdom Hearts. Number 30 is Secret of Mana. I like that one. Number 37, Breath of Fire 2. Number 36, ActRaiser, which is not an RPG. It's a mixture of a town-building game and a platformer. Number 35 is Suikoden 5. Number 34 is Phantasy Star 4. Number 33 is Dragon Quest. 32 is Tales of Phantasia. Number 31, Grandia 2. Number 30, Final Fantasy 6. Number 29, Terranigma. Number 28, Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. Number 27, Xenogears. Hate that game. Number 26, Super Mario RPG Legend of Seven Stars. And number 25, Shining Force 2. Now I gotta say, you have some good games in there. You have some crappy games in there.
Definitely. And then you have some games that are irrelevant.
And then you have some masterpieces that should be in the top 10.
Agreed.
So I don't know what's going on here. Moving along.
Yep.
Number 24 is Suikoden. Number 23, the original Final Fantasy. Number 22, Dragon Quest IV. Number 21, Crystallis. I hate that game. Number 20, Star Ocean, The Second Story. Number 19, Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Number 18, The Legend of Dragoon. Number 17, The Illusion of Gaia. That's a hilarious game. Number 16, Final Fantasy IX. Number 15, Final Fantasy V. Number 14, Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. Number 13, Albert Odyssey, Legend of Ildian. Number 12, Grandia. Number 11, Final Fantasy VI. That's number 11. Wow. Number 10, Chrono Trigger. Okay, so let's hear the 9 games that are better than Chrono Trigger, according to these idiots. Number 9, Lunar the Silver Star. Number 8, Dragon Quest III. Number 7, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Number 6, Suikoden 2. Number 5, Skies of Arcadia. Number 4, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue. Number 3, Soul Blazer. Number 2, Final Fantasy VII. And number 1, Final Fantasy IV. Who wrote this? This is on ePinions.com. It doesn't have... I'm going to assume that the person who sent it wrote it.
Okay.
No, actually, it was Jeremy1456. Jeremy, you're an idiot.
I have to agree. I mean, relevance as far as some of the games on there is, good, but, it's not in the order that it should be.
Not even close.
Not even close. Sorry, Jeremy,
and
14,
honestly,
whatever, but...
He could disagree about, we could disagree about games that I just personally don't like Earthbound and Xenogears and Crystallis, but nobody likes Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
No.
It was poop.
You can ask your avid Final Fantasy fans, and they just don't.
I'm going to give this a 9 out of 50.
Yeah, it's just none of it is in the right place.
So what's your rating?
I'm nice. I would say a 10, just
you're going to give it one extra
to
point.
give it an even number, but,
Okay. All right, now, guys, please don't send in 100 lists like crazy, because we don't get to comment on that much. This next one is from Awesome Gamer on YouTube, and he sent in his top 100 favorite video games. So once again, I'm going to go through it quickly. Number 100 is Sonic the Hedgehog 4. Number 99, Super Street Fighter 4. Number 98, Rayman. Number 97, Sonic Adventure. Number 96, Rayman 2. Number 95, Assassin's Creed. Number 94, Altered Beast. Number 93, Nintendogs plus Cats.
Oh my goddess.
Wow. And then he says he's ashamed of number 92. After putting that, he says he's ashamed of the next one, which is Shadow the Hedgehog. Number 91 is Sonic 3D Blast. Number 90, Yoshi's Island DS. Number 89, Castlevania. Number 88, Conker's Bad Fur Day. Told you it wasn't obscure. Number 87,
awesome.
Star Fox 64. Number 86, Pushmo. I've never heard of that. Number 85, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Number 84, Sonic Rush. Number 83, Uncharted. Number 82, Batman Arkham Asylum. Number 81, Super Paper Mario. Number 80, Frogger. Number 79, Half-Life. Number 78, Sonic Rush Adventure. Number 77, ROM Check Fail. Apparently that's actually a game. Number 76, Team Fortress 2. And number 75, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Okay, one thing I can take from this is he definitely likes Sonic.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, like, there's a whole shit ton of Sonic on there.
But they're not the good games. Well, I assume the good Sonic games are higher up on the list.
Let us hope so, because...
These are the crappy ones.
Well, if these are the crappy ones, I mean...
Yeah.
He must
Sonic 4 and
Sonic fan.
Well, somebody has to be, right?
Yeah, I suppose that's my thing. Was not my thing.
It was back in the day, but now it just sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move on. Number 74, God of War 3. Number 73, Pokemon Leaf Green. Number 72, Halo Reach. Number 71, Half-Life 2. Number 70, The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Number 69, The Legend of Zelda 2. I think he means Zelda 2, Adventure of Link. Number 68, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh my god.
Wow. Number 67.
Not bad.
Number 67, The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Number 66, Grabbed by the Ghoulies, which sounds painful. Number 65, Super Mario Land 2. Number 64, Luigi's Mansion. Number 63, Halo. Number 62, Super Mario Land. Number 61, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, which was a travesty. Number 60, Cave Story. Number 59, Mortal Kombat 9. Number 58, Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Okay, you're an asshole. You're putting Marvel vs. Capcom 3 above Mortal Kombat 9.
Oh my god.
That does not happen.
No.
Number 57, Dead Rising. Number 56, Explosion Man. Number 55, Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. Number 54, Pocket God. Number 53, Sonic the Hedgehog. I hope he's referring to the original. Number 52, Metal Gear Solid. Number 51, Jetpack Joyride. And number 50, Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Okay, this guy just needs to, like, rethink his entire list and just write down all the Sonic games, and then add in anything else, because, you know what?
It's not getting any better because he's Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
And it's got too much Sonic on it. I mean, I appreciate that you like Sonic there, Skippy, but,
yeah.
No.
Sonic and Knuckles is, as far as I'm concerned, the best game in the series, so any other Sonic games past this is kind of a joke.
Oh, right, but, like, I can appreciate certain Sonic games, you know, but it just...
The ones without romance.
The list is, like, very nearly where you're listing off a Sonic game every other...
Pretty much, yeah.
...word, you know?
All right, let's move on. Number 49, Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Okay, you're saying Spirit Tracks is better? Oh, never mind. Number 48, Dead Rising 2. Number 47, Plants vs. Zombies. Number 46, Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Number 45, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Number 44, Sonic Colors. Number 43, Uncharted 2. Number 42, God of War. Number 41, Dig Dug. That's weird. Number 40, Paper Mario. Number 39, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Number 38, Sonic Rush. Number 37, Sonic CD. Number 36, Super Mario 64 DS. Number 35, Yoshi's Island. Number 34, Super Mario 64. Number 33, Ms-Splosion Man. Number 32, Legend of Zelda. Number 31, Super Mario World. Number 30 is Limbo. Number 29, Minecraft. Number 28, Mirror's Edge. Number 27, Crash Bandicoot 3. Number 26, Spyro the Dragon, or suddenly in the mid-90s PlayStation here. And number 25, Bastion. Well, all right, I got to give him credit for putting Bastion on there at least.
Yep. There's a few of them on there that I agree with. It's just that a lot of it is Sonic. What's going on here? Somebody's a little Sonic biased.
I wonder if number 1 is going to be a Sonic game.
It makes me wonder if this person's room isn't plastered in Sonic.
You've got the plushies and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the top 25. Number 24, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Number 23, Batman: Arkham Asylum. You already had that on the list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Come on,
assume.
buddy.
I'm gonna assume that one of those is supposed to be Arkham City. I don't know which though.
Yeah, I know.
22, Little Big Planet 2. Number 21, Eco. I gotta give him credit for putting an indie game like Eco on there. Number 20, Uncharted 3. Number 19, Portal. Number 18, Skyrim. Number 17, The Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. Number 16, Shadow of the Colossus, which he spelled Colossius. Number 15. Okay, number 15, Pac-Man. I know Pac-Man's good, but come on, it's not better than Skyrim.
No.
Number 14, Max Payne. Number 13, Super Mario 3D Land. Number 12, Alan Wake. Number 11, Super Mario Galaxy. Number 10, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Number 9, Tetris. Number 8, Super Mario Bros. 3. Number 7, Portal 2. Number 6, Heavy Rain. Number 5, Max Payne 2. Number 4, Super Mario Galaxy 2. Number 3, Banjo-Tooie. Number 2, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time 3D. And number 1, Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh, this guy's got his priorities.
Yeah, if I had to describe this list in one word, I would say
shit.
Weird. Okay, you're right. I was going to say weird.
Shit.
I don't know. I'm going to give him, out of 100, I'm going to give him 35 for that. What do you say, Carissa?
He had some really good ones in there, but they were, like, totally misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
Say a 30.
30, yeah, okay. This is from Mr. Sandman XJ9. He actually sent me this list a couple times. He kept revising it. So I hope this is the final revision. It's his top 20 favorite music bands.
Alrighty.
So, these are his favorite music bands. Number 20 is The Doors. They're good.
Okay, yeah.
The Doors. Number 19, Van Halen. Also good.
Alright.
Number 18, ZZ Top. They're amusing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Number 17.
Well, they're close to the bottom.
Yeah. Number 17, The Who. Now, The Who rock, I mean.
How's this?
Can't argue with that. Number 16, Rage Against the Machine. I don't like Rage Against the Machine, so. Bunch of commie bastards. Number 15, Alice in Chains. I like them.
Okay, yeah.
Number 14, one of my favorite bands, Rush.
Very cool.
Rush. Number 13, The Pixies. Huh. Really? Okay.
Wait, repeat that. You broke up a minute.
Oh, okay. The Pixies.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going to move past that nervously. Number 12, number 12 is Heart. I like Heart, so that's good. Number 11 is Megadeth. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad. Number 10, Black Sabbath is number 10.
Alrighty.
Number 9 is Tenacious D, which is kind of funny. You know, they are literally a joke. I mean, I like Tenacious D, but I'm not about to put them above Black Sabbath and Megadeth.
No.
Number 8 is Iron Maiden. I love Iron. They're one of my favorites, so that's cool. Number 7, I know you don't like this band. I don't like this band. Tool. Tool is for tools. Sorry to tell you.
Tools, yep.
Yeah, number 6 is Led Zeppelin. I mean,
wow.
That's number 5, Pearl Jam. Number 4 is the Stone Temple Pilots. You really think that they're better than Pearl Jam? All right.
I don't know. This guy's list is a little...
It's a little off, yeah. But it's his opinion. I mean, this is his favorites. He didn't say
it's his favorites. Okay.
Yeah,
it's not like all metal or
anything. He said it's his favorites. Number 3 is Primus. I don't like Primus. I don't get this. Number 2 is Queen.
Okay.
His favorite band of all time is Pink Floyd. Can't really argue with that. Pink Floyd are great.
No, they're good.
I mean, all right.
Pretty good list.
I'm going to deduct 1 point for every band on here I don't like. So that would be Rage Against the Machine, Primus, and Tool.
Yep.
And I'm going to deduct an extra point for the Pixies being on there because just seriously, what the fuck? So out of 20, I'm going to give it a 16. What do you say, Carissa?
I'm in agreement because you and I have pretty good, pretty same music taste there.
Okay.
So.
Now, this next one is sent in by Cartman, and it's his top 50 favorite video games.
Okay.
Another top 50 list. So
Here we go.
Here we go. I gotta respect them for being able to come up with these. But number 50 is Wild Snake for the Super NES. Now that's an obscure game.
Okay.
Have you ever played Wild Snake, Carissa?
No.
It's made by the same guy who made Tetris, and it's instead of blocks, it's like snakes.
Oh. Okay.
It's addictive. I'll tell you that much. Number 49, Need for Madness, which I've never heard of. Number 48, Dr. Mario. Can't really argue there. Number 47, Space Invaders. Number 46, NBA Jam. He's on fire. Number 45, Power Rangers Rescue. Okay.
Somebody shoot me.
Yeah, seriously. Number 44, Halo 2. Number 43, Rampage World Tour.
Okay.
42, Batman Returns on the NES. I would have picked the Super NES version myself, but okay. Number 41 is Clay Fighter. That game sucked. Number 40 is The Simpsons Road Rage. Number 39, Rock Band. Number 38, Assassin's Creed 2. Number 37, Street Fighter 2. Number 36, Super Mario Bros. 3. Number 35, All-Pro Basketball on the NES. Talk about... If you're going to go with the sports games, at least go with the newer ones.
I know.
Number 34, Baseball on the NES. Of all the baseball games on the NES, he picks the launch title, the worst one of them all. Number 31, Guitar Hero World Tour. Number 30, God of War 3. Number 29, Super Mario 64. Number 28, Donkey Kong Country 64. I think he means just Donkey Kong 64. Number 27, MX vs. ATV Unleashed. Number 26, Galaga. And number 25, Dig Dug. Now, I'm going to pull this here. Now, this guy is saying his favorite's not the best ever, so I do give a little leeway when it's personal favorites, and you can definitely see his tastes coming through. Honestly, I got to disagree with the baseball game, and Clay Fighter was terrible, but so far not bad.
No, not bad. I mean, not really a huge sport fan with the games, but
neither. I mean,
give him a leeway.
NBA Jam was great. Everybody loved NBA Jam, and I was always a big fan of the Sega Sports football games, but that's because they had very strategic elements, so you know I love my strategy stuff. All right, so here's the top 25. Number 24, Mortal Kombat Deception. Number 23, Tetris Attack. Cool. Number 22, Sonic Advance. You notice that wasn't on the other guy's list.
I know, huh?
Well, hell, you did, and maybe he didn't have a Game Boy Advance. Number 21, Killer Instinct. Number 20, Daytona USA. Number 19, Joust. There's certainly a lot of arcade games on this list.
Yeah, I know.
18, Wario's Woods. That was another really good, obscure puzzle game. Did you ever play Wario's Woods, Carissa?
I didn't, but I have
to recommend this one. It's like Tetris or Bombless, where you have like enemies and bombs falling, but instead of controlling them, you're Toad, like from Super Mario, and you're picking up the things and placing them in other places. So it's interesting because you control everything after it falls.
Huh, okay.
It's a nice twist. I love Wario's Woods. I get addicted to that one. Number 17, Mega Man X2. Number 16, Psychonauts. Number 15, Mario Kart 64. Number 14, Kirby Superstar. Number 13, NFL Street. Number 12, Banjo-Kazooie. Number 11, WWF No Mercy. Oh, boy, really?
Oh, boy.
Number 10, Conker's Bad Fur Day. See, I told you it wasn't obscure.
Awesome sauce. Good game.
It was a very big selling game there.
Apparently.
Number 9, Kirby's Adventure. Number 8, Uncharted 2. Number 7, Donkey Kong Country 2. Finally, somebody knows that's the best in the series. Number 6 is Blitz the League 2. Really? Number 5 is Tecmo Bowl. Number 4 is Battletoads Double Dragon. That's a weird thing to put at number 4. Number 3 is Mega Man X. Number 2 is Test Drive Eve of Destruction. And number 1 is Banjo-Tooie. So first we had the guy who said Banjo-Kazooie was number 1, and then we have the guy who says Banjo-Tooie is number 1.
That's kind of funny.
That's weird.
Yep.
I can't fault him too much. I'm gonna be very kind. I'm gonna give him, out of 50, I'm going to give him a 39. It's not a bad list. It's just weird.
It is. It's just weird.
And he did say it's his favorites. He didn't say these are the best games ever. So, what do you say?
Give him a 40. I mean, there are some games on there that I know and like. It's just all the sports games that
Yeah. Okay,
you see that coming through.
This next one, I don't know how much you're going to be able to know this next one. Do you play a lot of fighting games?
A fair amount. I mean.
Okay. Well, this is from Roy's story. He sent in his top 10 toughest bosses from fighting games.
Huh, okay.
And I would expect that a lot of this would be King of Fighters and like other SNK games because those always have very unfair last bosses. So let's go. So these are the 10 toughest that he's played.
Okay.
Number 10, Serious Mr. Karate from SVC Chaos. Now, I can't comment on that too much because I've never managed to get a copy of that game. I want it, but it's rare. So
I'll help look around.
Oh, if you ever see it for PlayStation 2, pick it up and send it to me, and I'll pay you whatever they wanted for it.
Will do, will do.
Unless it's like $100, and then they can go fuck themselves.
I know, right?
Number 9 is Wolfgang Krauser from Fatal Fury 2, another SNK game.
Sounds familiar.
Number 8 is Gil from Street Fighter 3, and I gotta say, yeah, Gil was an ass. He had 3 super moves. One, which filled the screen with meteors. The other resurrected him. And the third one was an unblockable, undodgeable attack that filled up the whole screen.
Yep.
What a dick.
Yep.
But Street Fighter 3 was still a masterpiece. So.
Yes.
Number 7, Shao Kahn from Mortal Kombat 3. Now that's interesting.
Oh my God, yes.
That's I don't agree with that, and I'll tell you why. Because you could beat him just by hitting high kick over and over again.
I suppose.
I mean, he was in Mortal Kombat 2, 3, and 9 as the last boss, and if any of them were unfair, it was 9. Even though I love the game, he was a bitch.
Yes.
I love the game. It's one of my favorite fighting games, but he was a bitch. Number 6 is Rugal from King of Fighters 94. Yes, that asshole.
That one I don't know.
Oh, he was so unfair. You had 3 people to beat him. It was a 3-on-1 fight, and he would still just beat the shit out of you. Like it was nothing. Number 5 Number 5, Final M. Bison from Street Fighter Alpha 3. He's tough at first, but once you get the hang of him, he's a pussy.
Yeah, you just have to find the weak spots.
You have to also he telegraphs when he's about to do his super duper gonna kill you move.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see him do it, like when he's ready to do it, you just block and you're good to go. And he wastes it. Number 4 is Akuma from Super Street Fighter 2. He wasn't that tough. Number 3, Carlos from Fallen Angels. I haven't played Fallen Angels, so I can't.
Nope.
Number 2 is Igniz from King of Fighters 2001. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And number 1, and I have to agree with this 1,000%. I agree with this. Magaki from King of Fighters 11.
That was never a line I found.
Magaki. You never played King of Fighters 11?
I don't believe so.
It was on PlayStation 2. It's a really great game, but Magaki is unfair to the point where you start to wonder as you're playing it if it's possible to beat him. He is so unfair. And you know what's funny is I didn't really care for King of Fighters 12 much because it didn't really have any kind of story mode at all. But 13 came out kind of recently, and that continues the story, and I was playing it. When I first saw, I thought Ash Crimson was going to be the last boss, and after I beat Ash Crimson, another boss pops up, and he looked exactly like Magaki, and I was like, oh, God, no. It wasn't that hard, and that wasn't the last boss either, because then you fight Ash Crimson again. This is a good list. I think a few of them, I never heard of Fallen Angels, and a few of them.
I recognized more than I figured, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You say 8 out of 10 also, okay.
Yeah.
Now this is from Chris Collette 222. He sent in his 10 favorite video game series. So these are his favorite series. Okay. Number 10, Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Number 9, Ninja Gaiden. That's a good series.
Okay.
Number 8, Final Fight. Enjoy those.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, Donkey Kong Country. Okay. Number 6, Mario. Gotta have Mario on there. I've always said if you don't like Mario games, you're kind of a dick.
I know. Mario rocks.
Number 5, Double Dragon. Well, Double Dragon was good for a while, but then it started to suck. Number 4, Resident Evil.
Creepy.
Yeah. Number 3, Castlevania. Well, that's my favorite series, so you get points right there. Number 2, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay. Yeah. I think that falls into the same category as Double Dragon. Used to be good, but now kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And his favorite video game series of all time is Mega Man. Wow. I can't argue with that. Mega Man rules. Good list. I'm going to say 9 out of 10.
I was just going to say that, too, because I think there was only one series on there that I only barely recognized, so.
Which one was that? Final Fantasy, Ninja Gaiden, Final Fight, Donkey Kong Country, Mario, Double Dragon, Resident Evil.
I think it was the Final Fight.
Final Fight? Oh, okay, yeah, it was kind of like Double Dragon.
That was the only one that I just barely recognized, so.
Now, I have 2 lists sent in by Usora. He sent me his top 10 favorite PSP games and his top 10 favorite DS games. Now, ladies' choice here. Which would you rather hear first? As if I don't know which.
Let's do the PSP games.
I knew you'd pick that because we're both PSP fans. And
yeah.
PSP is a great system. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm loading it because he uploaded it to a site and then sent me the URL. So for some reason, it's kind of taken a while to come up.
Might be a popular site.
GiantBomb.com. Oh yeah. All right. Okay. It starts at number 1. So go down to the bottom. Here's his 10 favorite PSP games. Number 10 is Loco Roco.
Already.
Which apparently is a puzzler and platformer. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Number 9 is Star Ocean First Departure. You gotta love the Star Ocean games.
That I do know. Yes.
Number 8, the King of Fighters Orochi Saga Collection. That's like 6 or 7 games in one. I have it on the Wii. So I'd say that's a good one to have. Number 7 is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII, which was
that I know.
the prequel to 7. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 6, Dissidia Final Fantasy, which is certainly a very strange game, but fun to play once you get the hang of it.
Yep.
Number 5 is No Heroes Allowed. I've never heard of that one.
Nope, never heard that one.
Number 4, I don't think this one's really aimed at me. DJ Max Portable 3.
Yeah.
Move on there. Number 3, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 Portable. Well, I can tell you if Julie's listening, she's cheering right now. She loves the Persona games. Number 2, I gotta give you props, mad props for this. Tactics Ogre, Let Us Cling Together. Mad props for that.
Don't know that one.
You don't know that? Well, Tanya has it. It's a strategy. It's a strategy RPG. Kind of similar to Final Fantasy Tactics. Actually, the same people made them. And number 1 is Monster Hunter Portable 3rd, which is probably one of the most popular games on the system. So
yep.
Can't really argue with anything here. I don't think that the DJ Max thing that I would enjoy very much, but
no.
I'm gonna say 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that works.
A lot of good lists this time around.
Good list.
Yeah, let's bring up his favorite DS games here. Okay, here's his top 10 favorite DS games. At number 10, Pokemon Black and White version. Number 9, yeah, I'm not a fan. Number 9, Avalon Code, which I've never even heard of, but apparently it's an RPG. Number 8, one of my favorites, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. Out of the all 3 Castlevania games on the DS are amazing, but that's the best one.
Awesome.
Number 7, Final Fantasy IV. Great game, of course.
Yes.
I personally prefer the PSP version. Number 6, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. And once again, Julie's cheering. She loves that game.
Yay for Julie.
Number 5, Super Robot Wars W. Is it really called W? All right, whatever. Number 4, Chrono Trigger. Can't argue.
Okay.
Number 3, Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift. He likes his strategy games.
Yes, he does.
So do I. Number
Nothing
2,
wrong with that, though.
Oh, I love strategy games. Number 2, Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. Love that game. And number 1, The World Ends With You. I've always heard good things about that. Never picked it up. What do you say? I'm gonna let you rate this one first. This was a good list, but
it's a good list. I give about 7 out of 10 because I'm sorry, but if you listed off Pokemon, and I'm sorry, but I'd have to shoot you if you were an entire Pokemon collection list person.
Well, no. I'm gonna be a little nicer. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
Pokemon.
Yeah, but you know what? I 8 out of 10. Okay, so this one's sent in. I have 2 lists sent in by the Nintendo Pimp.
Okay.
And, he has 2 lists. I'll let you pick which one you want to hear first. We have his top 10 favorite YouTube channels, and we have his top 20 video game songs.
Let's do songs.
Songs, okay.
I'm curious.
Number 20, Spring Yard Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess if you like cheese graters in your ears,
yeah.
I like most of the songs from the original Sonic, but that one not so much. I would have picked like Starlight Zone instead, but whatever. Number 19 is Golbez Clad in Dark from Final Fantasy IV. That's a good one.
Okay. Yep.
Number 18, Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic 2. That was a catchy song. Number 17, the Black Chocobo music from Final Fantasy IV.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Number 16, Epona's song from Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Okay.
That's a good one. Number 15, the Major Boss Battle music from Super Mario RPG. That's a good one. Number 14, Sanctuary boss music from Earthbound. Anything to do with Earthbound, I don't give a shit. Earthbound can suck it.
Oh, you don't like Earthbound, huh?
Hate that game. Hate that game. Number 13, Bowser's Castle from Super Mario Brothers. That was kind of a creepy one, too, when I was a kid.
It was kind of eerie.
Yeah. That's weird, you know?
It is.
Number 12 is the Final Battle music from Final Fantasy IV. I guess you would really also call that Zeromus' theme. That was a good one.
Yep.
Number 11, he likes Final Fantasy IV. Here's another one from 4, is Dancing Dolls. I think that's when you're fighting Kalsa and Marina. Yeah.
Yep.
Number 10 is Spinach Rag from Final Fantasy VI.
Spinach Rag.
I'm not really knowing what that is.
I'm not sure where that is, but it's from Final Fantasy, I guess.
Final Fantasy VI had a great soundtrack. I'm not even gonna put in Final Fantasy VI. I'm gonna go to YouTube and I'm just gonna put in Spinach Rag. See what comes up. Okay, here we go. Final Fantasy VI Spinach Rag. All right, let me play this. See what it is. Oh, I think that that's that ragtime music that plays in the casino.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's called Rag. Okay. All right. Where was I? Spinach Rag. Okay. Number 9 is Gemini Man's theme from Mega Man 3. That's a good one.
Yes.
Number 8 from Final Fantasy VI, we have Mog's theme. At least that's easier to place than Spinach Rag. Number 7 from Mega Man 4, we have Pharaoh Man Stage. I love Pharaoh Man Stage. It's a great level. Great music, too. The 6 is Boris's Cocktail from Earthbound. They should have just called it Boris's Cock and had the game in.
You just really don't like that game. You're just biased.
Ask Tanya what she thinks of Earthbound, too. She hates it, too.
You want to quit? Tanya,
yeah.
What do you think of Earthbound? That's a piece of dog shit.
Told you.
There you go. You get a clip.
Yes. All right. Number 5 is Honeybee Manor from Final Fantasy VII.
Honeybee Manor.
I think that's when you're dressing up as a girl.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Cloud has his gay experience in the backpack.
His cross-dressing
experience. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Number 4 is Shadow Man Stage from Mega Man 3. That was a cool one.
Okay.
Number 3 is the Death Egg Zone from Sonic 2. I would have picked the one from 3, but okay. Number 2, Mystic Cave Zone from Sonic 2. And number 1, the boss battle theme from Final Fantasy IV.
Wow, okay.
Who doesn't know that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally catchy and just
Okay.
forever.
This is a really good list except for 2 Earthbound songs, so I'm going to give it an
But
8.
you're biased.
Yeah, damn right I'm biased.
You're biased. You're a biased son of a bitch.
Good. I'm giving it an 18 out of 20. Since you're not, what's the non-biased? If you're non-biased, what's the non-biased?
That's a wonderful list.
You're biased against Pokemon.
I am biased against Pokemon.
See, we're all biased.
Yeah, but Pokemon has been so overdone.
Well, what do you?
Okay, Thunderfingers.
What do you say? What's your rating? We only have one more person's list to go, by the way, and you know who that person is.
Do I?
It's your wife.
Yay! I give it. I think there were only a couple of things on there that I wasn't too keen on. So, but for other reasons, I would give it the. What you said, 18?
I said 18. Yeah.
I would give it 18 only because there's a couple of things on there that were but like.
Yeah, Earthbound.
Not because I'm biased.
Okay, now, these last 3 lists are sent in by Kizareth Studios, a.k.a. Tanya Lee Bottleho.
Botello.
I know, she says Bottleho sometimes, it cracks me up.
She does. It's because it's spelled that way. It's spelled that way. It's like to be pronounced that way.
Yeah. We have, okay, these are, we'll let you choose. We have top 20 RPG songs. So she also did top 20 songs, but she limited it to just RPGs.
Okay.
She has her top 10 best RPG villains, and she has her top 3 most evil things in existence.
Oh, I bet I know what's at the top.
Let's save that one for last, huh?
Yes.
So which do you want first?
Let's do the villains first.
Okay, well, number 10, thank you, Tanya, by the way, for using Roman numerals. It's quite amusing. Number 10 is Exdeath from Final Fantasy V. I don't know, he wasn't really that great of a villain. I mean, he was just kind of like, blah, I'm the evil guy in evil armor, and I'm going to kill you. He really didn't, and then his final form is a tree. So I don't know, he didn't really have any kind of character to him.
I don't know, she's a Final Fantasy addict over there.
Well, that's fine, but I wouldn't have picked Exdeath. Number 9 is Emperor Mattias from Final Fantasy II. Well, I mean, you got to give props to a guy who you kill halfway through the game, and then he dies and goes to hell, and then he takes over hell, and you fight him as the last boss as the devil. That's pretty fucking
That
cool.
is pretty good.
That's epic. He may not have much of characterization, but that was on the Famicom.
But just
so
the epicness of him dying and doing that.
But what do you expect? On the Famicom, they didn't really have much personality, so that's a good one. Number 8 is Court from Legend of Legaia, which I haven't played, so I'm not going to comment on that one.
I don't know.
Number 7 is Lavos from Chrono Trigger. Now, once again, he's just a big dumb alien, but he does fuck shit up, so he did destroy the world.
Yep.
You kidding, Tanya? Graf from Xenogears. She knows I hate Xenogears. You should put that on there. It just attacks me.
She probably did.
Yeah. Number 5 is Eve from Parasite Eve. I'll give you that. Okay.
Yep.
Number 4 is Kuja from Final Fantasy IX. He has his theme song by Aerosmith. It's called "Dude Looks Like a Lady." Kuja was pretty evil, though, so I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Golbez from Final Fantasy IV. Now, I gotta call shenanigans on that, because he may have started out as a villain, but he wasn't really a bad guy. So I don't know about that. Number 2 is Antocalius from this game that nobody's ever heard of. Have you ever heard of this game, Chronicles of a Dark Lord?
I don't think I've ever heard of that game, Chronicles of a Dark Lord. I mean, well, who did that come from? Where did that come from?
No,
Let me guess what's at the top. Maybe I'm wrong.
Well,
but...
before you guess, I want to just comment on Anto. He really is a great villain.
Oh, he's a bastard.
Pure evil.
He is.
Okay, I know you know what's at number 1. Go ahead and say it.
Is number 1 oh god, what's his name? Her favorite villain from Final Fantasy VI.
Kefka Palazzo.
Is it? I was right?
Yeah.
That means I know her way too well.
The insane clown who becomes a god and destroys the world and then wishes to destroy the destroyed world as a monument to nothingness.
Yeah. I knew who it was, the name was like, at the top of my head.
Anto and Kefka are great. Kuja, I gotta take points off for a few of these, though. Graf, and I don't agree with Golbez or Exdeath. Sorry, Tanya. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little nicer and give her an 8 because
you're married to her.
It's because, like, yeah, 5, whatever.
You want to get some tonight. Come on now. All right, here's
I need a little nookie tonight.
Yeah. Here's your top 20 RPG songs.
Okay.
Number 20, Purification of Darkness, Battle with Volmar's Parts from Grandia 2.
Ooh, yes.
That's a good one. Number 19, The Dark Star from Secret of Mana.
Ooh.
Well, I don't like that game. And she knows I don't like that game. And I don't think she likes it either, but it did have good music. And
the music, I think, is what, because it is just the music. It's not necessarily the game.
That's true. Yeah, absolutely. And that is a good song. Number 18 is the Dark Mistress's theme from that weird Chronicles of
a Dark Lord game. Where did that come from again?
It's a good boss theme by Kevin MacLeod. Sounds like Symphony X, but it is Kevin MacLeod.
Excellent composer.
Number 17, Sarah or Shala's theme from Chrono Trigger.
Oh, yes.
Anything to do with the Zeal part of the game. It's great music.
Yes.
Number 16, Terra's theme from Final Fantasy VI, which is also the overworld theme.
Yes.
Who doesn't love that song? That's a great one.
Yes.
Sometimes I wake up and that one's in my head. Number 15 is Fight, version number 4 from Grandia 2, boss battle music.
Yes, definitely.
Number 14, The Omen from Xenogears. Now, she knows I don't like it, but I like Secret of Mana. I gotta say, if I did have to say one nice thing about Xenogears, it did have good music.
Yeah, even if you didn't like the game, doesn't mean that the aspects of the game,
great
like
soundtrack,
the music or,
Number 13 is Legend of the Sword from Der Langrisser, or as I call it, it saves, it is.
It is.
Number 12 is Battle with the Four Fiends from Final Fantasy IV. Good one.
Nice.
Good one. Number 11, The Fierce Battle from Final Fantasy VI.
Yep.
Number 10, Battle with Magus from Chrono Trigger. That was a good one. Number 9 is Aria di Mezzo Caratere from Final Fantasy VI. That's the opera scene.
Say the name of that one 3 times.
Aria di Mezzo Caratere.
Now say it 10 times fast.
I can't. I am part Italian, so.
That'll kill you.
Yeah. Number 8 is the pervert Lucavi Demon Battle themes from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Interesting.
It certainly got your blood pumping. For a strategy game, that's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good one. Number 7, Great Battle in the Vast Sky from Dragon Quest VIII.
Ooh,
That
okay.
was cool. The last boss, you're on the back of the god bird the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in the sky. It was a beautiful game. Love Dragon Quest VIII. Number 6, One-Winged Angel from Final Fantasy VII, also known as Sephiroth's theme song.
Yep.
Which, say what you will about Sephiroth, he had an awesome theme song.
Yes, he did.
Number 5 is The Dark Messenger from Final Fantasy IX.
Yep.
Possibly the most underrated game in the series. Number 4, Genesis of Destruction, The Darkness Falls Epic Remix from Chronicles of the Dark Lord Episode 2, War of the Abyss. Now, I think that's cheating. That game's not even out yet.
That game's not even out yet, but it is a very, very nice piece.
They could view it on the Kazara Studios website, on the YouTube. That's a great piece. Number 3 is Nightshade from Chronicles of the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord.
And you could view that one right on my channel.
Yes,
Hell, I
yes,
produced
you can.
I produced it, and my good friend Mary L. Thomas wrote and sang it beautifully, and I gotta...
Kudos to you guys, yes.
It may be a shade of nepotism, but I have to fully agree. It's one of the greatest songs ever to be in a video game.
Nepotism, schmepotism.
Yeah.
Gorgeous song.
Number 2 is the Dragon God theme from Chrono Cross. You had to have at least one song from Chrono Cross in there.
I know, huh?
And finally, number 1, as if you couldn't have guessed it, Dancing Mad from Final Fantasy.
Dancing Mad, yep.
The only video game song that I know of that is legitimately like 17 minutes long.
Yep.
What do you think? I'm going to let you rate this one first.
Yeah, oh, you would. Formidable Wolves, you son of a bitch.
No, I think we're going to be in agreement here. What you say first? Out of 20.
First of all, I believe it's a wee bit biased, but
but there's nothing on here that's not true.
Yes, this is true.
I mean, even the games that I didn't like, she picked good songs, so...
Yeah. I don't know, I
Sitting
think...
next to you, by the way?
All, C.
Yeah, I thought so. I heard some breathing.
She's got headphones.
Yeah.
But, I gotta say it's 20 out of 20, even if it's games, you know, that
I'm in full agreement that...
Yeah. It's definitely because it's just music and not the game itself we're taking into consideration.
Absolutely. The only criticism that I would levy at is that if you're only going to pick one song from Chrono Cross, I would have picked a different one. But to fix that, it should have been more than one.
Right.
All right, and
she
final
knows
list of
that...
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, she knows. We're just judging the music.
She knows.
Final list of the day. Top 3 most evil things in existence.
Oh, boy.
Illy Bottle Ho. At number 3,
What's at the top? What's at the top?
No, we got to do this properly now, Carissa. At number 3, we have the Zadaron bonus dungeon from Chronicles of a Dark Horde Episode 1, Tides of Fate.
Agreed.
It's pretty evil for a few reasons. 3 reasons, I would say. 1 would be the brutal boss battles that are in there.
Ugh.
The second reason would be the evil spikes of doom.
Oh my gosh.
And the third reason would be the character that you have to fight at the end. I won't say who it is, but
and we no spoilers now.
That was heart-wrenching. So
yes.
Number 2, Inside Out Donuts.
Oh,
man. That's pretty...
Yeah, she's got us by the balls there, I gotta tell you.
And the number 1 most evil thing in existence is Upside Down Bagels. Now, I'm actually surprised that she didn't have, like, number 4 or something for the hamburger that chases her in her dreams.
Oh my goodness, it's just... She needs to do a top 10. There's quite a few things that we've come across that are pretty, I'm pretty damn...
hamburger in there, you know?
I'm pretty damn surprised that there weren't more than that, because
Yeah.
We've got quite a list that we talked around in general.
Time.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to have her do a top 10.
Out of 3, I'm going to give it a 3, because all 3 of those things are terribly evil.
Damn right.
What do you say? You say 3 also, right?
Yeah, damn right. Upside Down Bagels? Jeez.
Shit, man. You got to watch
it.
Yeah,
we got to watch them.
The Inside Out Donuts and the Zadaron Dungeon.
Yeah, but I still think we should throw on that hamburger as a, a special guest.
Doesn't she wake up screaming sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've told me that, because of the hamburger.
Yep.
That's, I gotta wonder what Freud would say about that.
I don't know. See, there was Freud and then there was the other one. One blamed your mother for everything, one blamed your father for everything.
Jung
I don't know.
Was the other one, right?
Huh?
Carl Jung was the other one, right?
Yes.
Actually, Freud, everything was your mother, your mother, your mother.
Yeah.
And Jung, it was your sister.
Really?
Yeah. Jung, it was like...
No, there was another one that it was your father, your father.
Maybe that, I don't know.
I don't remember.
But there was this one thing that I read in a psychology book once where it was like a dream about walking up a staircase and then your sister's at the top of the staircase and she's pregnant or something.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave it to Jung and they gave it to Freud to analyze. And Freud came up with this whole thing while the staircase symbolizes growing up. And it was all about life and growing up and maturity and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
And then the other one was like, well, clearly you've been having sex with your sister, and your mother's jealous because she wanted to have sex with you. So now she's all pissed off. So, it was all about incest,
Oh my god, wow.
So anybody who says Freud was a sick fuck, no, Jung was a sick fuck. Freud once said, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. Not everything is about dicks.
I know, right?
So, all right, well, that's the list, critics. I got to thank you very much, Carissa, for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Filling in. Anybody who wants to come on List Critics, what you need to do, because what we're going to do is we're going to have rotating co-hosts for a while. Sometimes it'll be Carissa, or it might be Tanya, or it might be Jesse. He's not, not ever going to come back. He'll be back.
Poor Tanya's whose ass I'm dragging to the doctor tomorrow.
Well, I was going to ask her, but I knew that she was not up for it.
Yeah.
I knew that she couldn't do it. She's got really bad bronchitis. So
Yeah.
all you got to do, you do have to have Skype, and just contact me in the last week of January, and that way we can set up the schedule for the first week of February. It is a monthly thing. So once again, Tanya, thank you for coming along. I hope you had a good time.
You just called me Tanya.
I did call you Tanya. All right. And I'm hungry. I got a bag of combos and a glass of ginger ale with my name on it. I'm going to sit there with my Kindle and
Rock on.
edge out while this encodes. So, yeah, just anybody who wants to be on, contact me at the last week of the month. Thank you, Carissa, once
You
again.
are most welcome.
Coming on and
I had fun.
especially on such short notice. And I'm glad you had fun.
I had fun.
So, this is Necron VMX saying sayonara, bitches.
Sayonara, suckers.